Oh yeah, baby, everything is all right. Uptight, out of sight. Oh yeah, Andy, a little Motown Monday going on before showtime. Absolutely. Stevie Wonder, Martha and the Vandellas, of course, Diana Ross and the Supremes. Man, being from Detroit in the late 60s and mid 60s, it was always a choice between going to Olympia Gardens, which was the home of the Detroit Red Wings at the time. Gordie Howe, Alex Del Vecchio, Terry Sawchuk were all still playing. But Olympia Gardens was the concert venue, and it played host to like local bands in Detroit in the 60s, like, Iggy Pop and the Stooges, Bob Seger, Grand Funk, Alice Cooper, the MC5, Question Mark, a whole load of local bands. Or we could go to the Apollo, and downtown to the Apollo we could catch all the Motown acts. Like I said, the Supremes, the Martha Vandellas, Stevie, even a little Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Man, in my opinion, and I'm going to say it, and why not? Because I say what the hell I want to anyway. If you have a good classic rock from that era that I always preach about, album collection, you gotta have Andy. You gotta have some Motown in there. I know I do. I have all the bands I just mentioned. Oh, yeah. Can you say Gladys Knight and the Pips, man? Riding that midnight train to Georgia. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, a little Gladys Knight. Yeah, I got that album. It's the Imagination album. It's a white album. It's a white background, let's say. It's not a white album like the Beatles' white album. It's, white do the Georgia thing again. Ooh, ooh, yeah, ooh, ooh, Georgia, yeah, the midnight train. All right, Andy, do the Georgia thing, he says. All right, good Monday morning. It is March 25th, 2024. Yesterday was Palm Sunday, and this next Sunday is Easter Sunday. So yesterday was it kind of marked the beginning of the Holy Week for Christians nationwide. No, I don't give stuff up for Lent, nor do I do the Holy Week. No, I do not. No, I do not. Okay. So we won't see you till next Monday, so have a great Easter and a great, Good Friday is going to be this Friday. I remember growing up, everything was closed. Good Friday. Yep. And it is the last week of March, which means, do you have a sound wave? No. The weather is freaking psychotic at best, okay? When you live in Montana, and it's late March, April, it's springtime. It ain't spring like other places in the country. They're like, la-di-da, it's spring, we're going to go to brunch, it's nice out. Yeah, no. Montana, it was like, last week it was what, 70s, high 60s. People are out of towners, or like, people just moved into Montana, or like, it's springtime, it's 60 degrees. We're going to go do yard work and plant the garden and do stuff. And people from here, like, they're like, no, no, it's just this false alarm. And sure enough, Andy, geez, it's chilly this morning. I mean, it is chilly this morning. And we had, I don't think we had as much snow as they said we were going to get over the weekend. We got a lot, and then it didn't snow, and then we got a lot more, and then it lulled us into that false sense that it does, and then it's supposed to be nice again this week. Yeah, 60s by later in the week. So, it's, nice. 18 degrees last night, and then 60 degrees, day after tomorrow. It is springtime in Montana. It's just like I said, the out of towners. It's like you saw them all this last week. They're like wearing shorts. They're working on the yard. They're doing shopping. Let's get some gardening stuff. They're doing the brunch thing. Oh, let's go to brunch. We got to go to brunch. It's nice out. It's springtime in Montana. Let's go to brunch. Oh, man, you can't. There's a blizzard on Saturday when you're supposed to go to brunch, and you thought it was going to be springtime. God, the out-of-staters. God, they're so... It won't be summer till what? August? I've seen it snow in June. Yep. It snowed in June in the mountains. Absolutely. I think it snowed in June on the plains. Andy, look it up. Throw it up there. Tell me if I'm wrong or right. Just yes or no. Has it ever snowed in Montana on anywhere in the plains in June? Yes. All right, then. Let's move on with brunch. No brunch. All righty, then. What else is going on? Oh, last week of March. What does that mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What could it mean? It is March Madness! Don't you have a sound wave for that either? I mean, I don't contain my madness just till the month of March. I try to stretch it out over the whole year. But, we just, stretch the madness. The madness! Stop the madness! I'm on a roll this morning, all right? Sweet 16 is set for next week. My bracket, it's limping into the Sweet 16. I did pretty well this year. You had a lot of the usual suspects. Some people are looking better than the other. Didn't North Carolina look good this weekend? Whew. Not a Tar Heels fan. Not a Wolfpack fan. I'm a Wolfpack fan from the Jimmy Valvano days when North Carolina Steve Wittenberg throws it up. What's his name? Lorenzo Charles for the stuff. The Cinderella story continues. They beat Clyde Drexler and Akeem Olajuwon out of Houston. Yeah, 83. Anyway, our Sweet 16 is set. What's up with Kentucky? What is it? Third time in as many years Kentucky's been bounced out in the first or second round? Andy? First or second? Boom, first round, 3 years consecutive, and they're out. Not much of a blue blood program if you can't get to the second round year after year. I mean, geez. Big Ten looks strong. Yeah, don't they? The Big Ten looks strong this year. The feel-good story, though, was the Yale. The feel-good story wasn't for Auburn fans. It wasn't being the fourth seed and getting upset by Yale. That's not the feel-good story that involves the teams. What does involve the teams is that Yale was like, what, the 15th, 11th seed or something like that, 11th, and they beat the number 4 seed, Auburn. And because the game was in the Northwest and Yale is back east, and it was spring break for them, and they just got done for the tournament, and they really didn't have the funding or the way to get to the Northwest, to the Pacific Northwest, due to all that scheduling. I mean, there were so many things against the band that they just couldn't make it. And everybody figured, Yale doesn't have a chance anyway. They're going to probably be bounced out in the first round by Auburn. They're an SEC power, 4th-ranked seed, So in stepped the University of Idaho Vandals marching bands. They did that because the regionals were in Spokane. They're just a stone's throw from Spokane. The University of Idaho Vandals band. They learned what's the Yale the fight song? It's the Bulldog. Hey Bulldog! Hey Bulldog! Hey Bulldog! That's not it. Hey Bulldog! But they learned Bulldog. The Yale fight song. They wore. Settle down from them Bulldogs. Man, holy big cut. They learned the marching song. They learned the fight song. And then by chance, guess what? Like I said, Yale went on to Yale Dogs. Yeah, that's just so cool. They're Vol Dogs. Is that what they're called? Vol, VOL Vol, or Van Dogs. Okay, all right. The marching dog. The marching band played through the tournament, but when they upset Auburn, they were there. They're going to be honorary Yaleys for life. They had the shirts on. It was a really cool story. It was like, cool. That's what that's what's kind of the tournament's about. The big upsets. That's going to change when the NIL money that's affecting the football. That's going to change. The football landscape is already changing because of the NIL contracting that players are getting money now. And bigger colleges are going to get, they're going to spend more money. Yep. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen in basketball soon. We're seeing the end games of the NCAA tournament, I think, as we know it. Just last week, Michigan basketball fired Juwan Howard after five seasons, and this year we had the first last place finish since 1966. So, boo to Juwan Howard. We had big high hopes. He's part of the Fab Four, fabulous Fab Five. He's going to bring us to the promised land. Got attitude problems and never lived up. Once Buline's team filtered through, he couldn't recruit. Michigan picked up Dustin May from Florida Atlantic. He made that improbable run last year to the Final Four, if you remember. This year, he's made the tournament. He's won 60 games in the last 2 years. Think about that. Okay, that's 30 games a year. That means he's been deep into the tournament every year. Because of the NIL and recruiting, Michigan had to make a change. If we want to make the NCAA tournament, we got to make a change. We did. So what? I'm still going with UConn. I like Arizona, though. I still like them. There's the second seed. We're going to find out. I think they're facing off against eventually North Carolina out west. We'll see then. Oh, yeah. Andy, we would be amiss. If we didn't mention that, so madness. We're mad. March Madness. We'd be amiss if we wouldn't mention that today is March 25th, as you all know, and it is also known as the Bed-In for Peace Day. Instead of a stand-in or stand-in or sit-in or whatever. This is, look it up, Andy. Look it up. He looked it up earlier. Before we went on air, we wanted to make sure that it was, it is Bed-In for Peace Day. Or it's not in love in for peace. It's bed-in. You're in bed all day for peace. It's official. Look it up. It's been going on for some time now, and you'll never guess who started it. Yeah, well, you will guess if you're from my generation. You'll guess it's been going on for some time now. 55 years ago today. 55 years ago today, John Lennon and Yoko Ono were just a few days into their new marriage when they invited the press to join them at their honeymoon suite at the Amsterdam Hotel. It's the Amsterdam Hilton. It's still there. And the press had reported, they'd leaked to the press, that a friend of Lennon's said that John and Yoko, the couple was planning the century's the most uncensored love-in. It's going to be a love-in. Not a sit-in, but a love-in. I'll turn into a bed-in. So, but, when the whole press set up, and boy did they, didn't they? The press showed up, John and Yoko were there, wearing real conservative pajamas, they're buttoned up, they're just all prim and proper. We have that poster somewhere around here, Andy, didn't we? We got it when we were at the other studios over on the other side of town, didn't we? David got it, and where is it? It is It's not in there anymore. Janice is like, so it's around the corner here. Okay. So it's like the war is over if you want it. Okay. That's the bed in, And you have to remember now, you have to remember at the time, they weren't, John Lennon and Yoko Ono were, not the most popular people in the entertainment music world. I mean, they had both been married to other people. I dated a girl once. That when I was still drinking, that was our tagline. We were in the bar. People were like, "Are you guys married?" We were like, "Yeah, but 2 other people." Hey, I'm glad I'm sober. Anyway, you got to remember that at the time, John and Yoko were married to other people, and so they both were cheated on their partners to get together. And Yoko had just broken off the Beatles. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. Anyway, for 12 hours a day, for a week straight, they took the press and visitors in and everything. Yeah, it was like, it was on the TV. I remember it was on the papers. It's their bed in. It's not a love in. It's not a sit in. Yeah. I'm not going to do a bed in today. I know. I didn't have one planned. No, I didn't. I don't have a Yoko to do it with. But it was a hit. It was a hit. PR wise, it was a hit. News media wise. You got to remember, everything back there. Here they're taking out full ads, full print ads of the poster that we have. It's like John and Yoko stand. The war is over. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas. The war is over if you want it. Happy Christmas. Yeah, that's from the bed in. Yeah. It's such a big hit. How big a hit was it? It was such a big hit, PR-wise and public relations-wise and media-wise, that they had planned to hold the second one in New York City. They were going to go to New York City? Yeah, they were going to go to do the second bed in New York City, but Lennon was denied. He was denied entry in the United States because of a previous marijuana conviction. That's why they called him John Winston O'Boogie. Yeah, they wouldn't let him in. That's what they did at the time. If you had a drug conviction or something, and they just wouldn't let you into the country. So he had previous marijuana conviction, so they said no, denied. So they said, well, what should we do? Let's go to Montreal. So it's close to the United States. There's a lot of French people there having brunch. So that's where they went. They holed up in the, what was it, Andy? The Fairmont Hotel. They did another week of bed in for peace. Now people are all over the place going, yeah, we're going to stay in bed for a week. But the press wasn't interviewing them, So, yeah, all sorts of people. Yeah, we're going to do a bed in for peace. The only people that were paying attention to was John and Yoko. Okay? In fact, when they did the bed when they did the bed in Montreal, like I said, it was, they did the first one in Amsterdam, then they did the Montreal one. They invited, it was such a hit and everything that afterwards, they invited, and if you're from them, they invited, he was a poet, activist, Allen Ginsberg, civil rights activist, and comedian, Dick Gregory, LSD advocate, Timothy Leary. Yeah, that Timothy Leary. I'd probably done acid when I was growing up in Missoula, that Timothy Leary. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I probably have, Andy. We'll do another show on it. I'll detail the time and dates and places, and then you'll see. All right. So, Allen Ginsberg, civil rights advocate, Dick Gregory, LSD guru, Timothy Leary, and Tommy Smothers. Yeah, Tommy Smothers, the Smothers Brothers, were all backup vocals on the live album in John Yoko Band live album. It's a Blue Album cover, live piece from a truck. And then all we are saying is give peace a chance. Everybody now, all we are saying is give peace a chance. Everybody's talking about that. That's the song. Ginsberg, Timothy Leary, Tommy Smothers, they're all in the background singing Give Peace a Chance with John and Yoko up in Montreal in the second bed-in. Yeah, pretty damn cool. Yeah. Both the bed-ins are available on Yoko's YouTube channel, plus other places, but that's where we went. The one in Amsterdam and the one in Montreal. If you watch footage of the Give Peace a Chance song on YouTube, you can see Timothy Leary, Tommy Smothers, all in the background, all hot. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty darn cool. So, it is National Bed-In Day. You don't have to stay in for a week, but let's give peace a chance, huh, Andy? Come on, everybody, let's give peace a chance. So, anyway, yeah, all we are saying is give peace a chance, everybody now. Yeah, wouldn't be nice, wouldn't it? We're singing about this, protesting about. I was posting memes for the last couple weeks on Facebook. That was like, yeah, roaring 20s and our 20s and 60s. And now there's nothing changed. We're still singing about, no bed-ins today. We got too much to do to sit in bed all day. Yeah, I don't know any girls. No. Let's get to Friday. Yeah, last Friday, Princess Kate Middleton announced that she has been diagnosed with a undisclosed type of cancer and is undergoing she's undergoing chemotherapy. Princess Kate said the cancer was discovered in some post-operative test after she had abdominal surgery in January, and she's not even revealing why she had that original surgery that led to them discovering the cancer that she told us about on Friday. So, I'm not a doctor. I did not stay to a Holiday Inn. I did not stay at a Holiday Inn last night. However, I think that maybe I think maybe the doctors found something. Maybe they didn't find something. Wanted to look further. They did the surgery, and now they found some cancer. They're really being real close-lipped about it, and rightfully so. I mean, Yeah, it's not like the press is nice to anybody in politics or the royal family or anybody else for that matter. Okay? I just, I can't speculate. I don't know, but she did announce it. So there's been an outpouring. They seem like really, Kate and William. Yeah, they seem like they seem like they're really nice, down to earth kind of people, as much as you can be in the situation that they've been, thrust upon, no doubt. Of course, William's a big dog advocate, as well as Kate. So, well wishes. And we wish coming in from all over the world, leaders, just everybody, every normal people among life are just like, the outpouring. And rightfully so. Don't forget that her father-in-law, Prince Charles III, he announced his own cancer, diagnosed and treatment in early February. So the family's been hit. Of course, we wish them well, Kate. She's popular. Yeah, popular. A good princess, I think. As far as princesses go, there isn't a barometer to gauge princesses. But, we wish her well. So, Andy, what are we saying? All we are saying is give peace a chance. Can you imagine standing against, you got Tommy Smothers and Timothy Leary on both of you, and then Alex Ginsberg's bald head right in front of you, down low. You're all tripping, singing, give peace a chance with John and Yoko. In Montreal, Toronto, in Canada somewhere. The the album was cut, yeah. All right, so, Andy, we are done. Andy says we are out of here. So, in the spirit of bed-in day, Peace Day, stay new to your dogs. Be good to your dogs. Be good to each other, actually. Okay? Adopt, don't shop. Rescue. Volunteer. Adopt a shelter pet today. Andy, we're out of here. We're out of here. We will see you next Monday. Have a great Good Friday and a great Easter. Till next week, we're out of here. See you, everybody.